All right. I think we'll say goodbye then. I know you guys think I'm insane. I don't in general suffer from insanity. I actually enjoy every minute of it. Thank you very much. Have a good evening, guys.
See you guys
We'll
next
see you
time.
later.
The big eye in the sky is always watching you, hearing everything you say, seeing everything you do, forever under surveillance. You can run, but you can't hide. This is seek and destroy, only the strong survive. The big eye.
Squad.
Squad.
Oh yeah.
Spot.
Squad.
Spot.
Squad.
Spot.
Squad. Squad.
Spot. Spot. Damn.
Jump. 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 What's foreplay for a liberal? 30 minutes of begging.
Did you know that William Shatner once tried to start up his own lingerie company for women? Unfortunately, Shatner Panties was a terrible choice for a brand name.
This is Joe Biden, and I'm a knuckle-headed imbecile, but I do like showing off my new red MAGA hat. I find that MAGA matches my eye. Oh man, I think I just malarkeyed my pants.
Hey, what's the difference between Bill Clinton and the Titanic?
I don't know. What's the difference between Bill Clinton and the Titanic?
They know how many went down on the Titanic.
Good one, Joe. It's funny because I heard one today too. How will history remember Clinton?
Oh, I don't know.
The president after Bush.
He was too.
It's so funny. Both had Clinton jokes. Ba-da-ba.
Boom.
But yet the Republicans are the bad guys, right?
Yeah, right. You know, before I met my wife, I was dating this girl, and her kink was freezing my penis off. Eventually, we had to break it off.
Oh, shit. Is that a hidden Bobbit joke in there? That joke you just told reminded me of something that happened with one of my exes. I thought I'd surprise him and dress up as a policewoman and tell him he's under suspicion of being good in bed, you know. But after a few minutes, all the charges were dropped due to lack of evidence.
My fear is that the whole island will become so overly populated that it will tip over and capsize.
We don't anticipate that.
I don't think that's true.
With all due respect, John, I am head of IT, and I have it on good authority. If you type Google into Google, you can break the internet. So please, no one try it, even for a joke. It's not a laughing matter. You can break the internet.
see if I can do it. Hold on.
Look, looks weird. Why is it ghosting?
I don't know, but I'm gonna use it.
She's freaking out. It's a ghost.
I am the ghost of the Biden bag lady lover. He's never coming back. They're never coming back. None of them. No. The evil is gone. The evil is gone. Satan has been destroyed.
Oh, God. Oh, she's crazy, man.
I never miss up an opportunity for artwork. Yeah. I can't do it.
Land of liberty, America, home of the free, America. For no idol or man, with hope, prayer, and steady hands, we will die for our beloved homeland.
Joe.
Man.
Joe.
Oh, gotcha.
What?
Gotcha.
What did Bill say to Hillary after having sex? What did Bill say to
Ask
Hillary
me that.
after having sex?
What did he say?
Honey, I'll be home in 20 minutes.
That's about right?
Win-win. I hope Trump liked that one.
That was a
Listen
good
to it, Trump.
Dear lost souls, are you still searching? Searching for awesomely smart pro-American people? Perhaps even make friends with them? Look no further. We are MAGA.
Lock her up! Lock her up! Lock her up! This is extreme.
We are a collective consciousness of all that is good. We are brilliant, loving and charitable people. We stand for truth, justice and the rightful President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. If you do not believe Donald J. Trump is the POTUS, you are a piece of caca. It is okay. We forgive you. We know you are brainwashed POSs and most likely need psychiatric help. Turn to the light side, the right side, the Trump side. Turn to MAGA or stay a crappy small pricked communist that has mommy paying your phone bill. Our hearts go out to all those that actually believe the media or our sick corrupted officials that hold office at this moment. We are MAGA and we will kick your ass if you stand in our way. We will continuously hope and pray, sending positive vibes for your stability and mental health. For now, love and MAGA forever, bitches.
Joe.
What?
How do you plant dope? Very illiberal.
That was pretty good.
Cat. I overheard two ladies talking. And one lady said, I'm getting a boob job. The other lady said, I'm getting my asshole bleached. And the other one looked at the other one and said, I can't imagine your husband has blonde.
You will be working with patients, people, doctor.
When you say people, you mean living
Buttocks?
You do want the job, don't you?
Hell no!
I was born in 1911 in Kingsbridge, New York. Prior to July 1955, I resided at the Brooklyn Psychiatric Center, Brooklyn, New York.
Do you know De Niro?
Prior to that, I was a person.
De Niro's fuck buddy.
It gets easier. You don't think it will, but it does.
After you see his thing a couple times.
Can you hear me?
You dumb bitch.
Does he ever speak to you?
In Satan's voice.
Date of 9/11/44.
Your patients, doctor, haven't moved in decades.
Stop putting crap in our
What I
foods.
believe, what I know, is these people are alive inside.
How do you know that, doctor?
A big fat
I know
Fauci
it.
told me.
I just wanted to say to you, I preferred your explanation.
The butt thing.
At 200 milligrams, he showed no response. Maybe he needs more.
Maybe he needs less.
Maybe he needs a finger up his butt.
Did you see her? It's a miracle.
Where are my glasses?
Put on your face.
The magic finger worked.
I don't think that I could deal with losing 30 years of my life, could you?
You thought what you'd like to do today?
Everything. Leonard, where are you going?
I would do all the things that you people take for granted. I'd go for a walk. I'd look at things. I'd talk to people.
You work here?
No, I live here.
You don't look like a patient.
I'm wackadoodle lady. Watch out.
Girls, you're not married.
Me?
I'm a gay, lesbian, queer, transgender, intersex, asexual, bisexual, aromatic, closeted, NB, diverse, finger-licking, good, transsexual.
Leonard, that's not waving, that's swimming, Leonard. Leonard, you don't have your butt plug in. Wake the fuck up. Wake that brain, people.
Trump could figure out the cure for cancer himself, and the
And he would-
Democrats would tell stage 4 cancer patients not to take it.
Yeah,
That's
they
how
probably would.
documented they are.
They probably would. You're right, they would. Yeah, I totally believe
Are
it.
you serious? Joe.
What?
Joe. If my hair was blue, Joe, if my hair was blue,
Yeah?
I'd be a troll. Remember those trolls, Joe?
Have you ever seen a troll?
One of my good
Yeah.
friends has.
Do you have big feet? Hair on his toes?
Like, chupacabra
Blue feet?
with little pink nubs. What the fuck?
All right. Mega Man up. Oh yeah.
Make the universe great again.
They paint the air with lies, a cover for the things we trust. Behind the curtain, mind games, day is night, night is day. They call it wild conspiracy, but can you smell the irony? Truth is lies, lies are truth. It's mind-boggling, liberally challenging. Whispers rise through the static, hidden letters maze. They laugh at those who dare to doubt, but every secret we scream out. They call it wild conspiracy, but can you smell the irony? Truth is lies, lies are true. It's mind-boggling, liberally challenging. Liberally challenging. They call it one conspiracy, but can you smell the irony? Truth is lies, lies are truth. It's mind-boggling, liberally challenging. They call it one conspiracy, but can you smell the irony? Truth is lies, lies are truth. It's mind-boggling, liberally challenging. Liberally challenging.
Anybody here? Oh, literally just sat down. So it was perfect timing. Bailey, I always love that song. Got some things to discuss today. What? I don't know. No, just kidding. I found a lot of stuff in my computer. Gotta ask a question first. Let's see. And good afternoon, by the way. Good afternoon. Let's start off with a question. Has anybody else been having computer problems, regardless of where you are. I'm just curious. We've done everything, including reset the internet. And it's certain things, it's not everything. That's what's driving me crazy. So I keep complaining to the companies, like, because something that should take me an hour that takes me 72 is just unacceptable. It's really, well, it felt like 72, but it was like a good 20 something hours. It shouldn't be like that. And I've done everything. I cleared up my computer, cleared the cache, you know, you defrag, it's set for all this stuff. I know computers. I'm not, you know, too bad with them. I mean, I could always use suggestions, but so that being said, I had a couple of pictures that I do want to share in very momentarily. Joe is at work. He's doing well. He finally did a proper mass for his mother. It took a month to cremate her. And I have said this, and even my husband said this, and they didn't even understand it, Joe's family, why it took a month and change, I think, to cremate this woman. Is there any doubt that she was, you know, close to 90, or I think she was 90? And was it like a homicide? Like, what were they waiting for that it took? Remember that, Johnny? When it took like a month to cremate Joe's mom? Yeah. It doesn't make sense. That's something we would hear about in Britain. I'm live, by the way. Okay. You'd hear that in England or something, not over here. But he did take 2 days to bereave, and they went to, I believe, Santa Fe and a few other places. And then mom was ultimately buried with dad somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where. Joe got me dirt from this one church. I remember the name of the church now. I don't remember it offhand, but he sent videos and pictures, and I'm looking at the pictures, and I didn't look the videos yet. And I'm like, just do a live about it, because this is stuff that is mesmerizing. The antiquity, the foundation. He literally took the dirt of this church, and I don't know what he put it in, to send to me and John. So I'm thankful. And I hope it's going to be interesting. He's either going to talk about that tonight. It's all his show. That's all we're going to talk about. It'd probably be like a half hour, 45 minutes. Unless, you know, with me, you never know. Right, Johnny? I'm a blabbermouther. Or tomorrow, which would probably encompass a regular show, because tomorrow is Sunday, correct? Yeah. Oh my God, my days are all messed up. It is a nasty day out. That's why I was like, let me go live. Joe's at work. Maybe there's a few of you home. I don't know how it is in your neck of the woods, but over here, it's just terrible. Even my dog has anxiety. I've had anxiety on and off for weeks now. It is almost out of control, huh? My poor husband has to deal with the poor guy. I mean, I do too, but it's just it's a hard thing. You know, a human could speak, although most of the time I'd be like, all right, pay attention to me for 2 minutes, and now I got to get out of here. I gotta go walking or something. Outdoors, obviously claustrophobia hits. I don't know if any of you suffer from anxiety, but it's just not fun. See, there's somebody else I want to bring up, Dana. I don't think he's watching. He's been working 12-hour days, this poor man in California. I don't want to say exactly what he does, although I think I mentioned it once, but who remembers, right? He where he was, he had to take care of, but I will say this, he had to take care of or help take care of a power outage in California. And that's as detailed as I get. But it's been happening. These weird, everything was good. Facebook was around, and then all these other platforms started coming. You could go 1, 2, 3. Of course, sometimes your internet is slower. That's depending how much you pay for it, right? But now it seems, at least to me, things are dragging. And I don't mean for days, I mean for weeks, months, things here and there. Are they, I think they're trying out something new. We do talk about Tesla a lot, don't we? Don't we? Tesla is energy. It is not electricity. At least that's the way I'm beginning to understand it. I've begun to realize, like, I'm getting better and better and better at these apps, programs, if you will, and Clip Champ that I've been having the most trouble with, which is put together my the beginning of the show, that cute little 25-minute stretch of all the stupid shit me and Joe have done and whatever else. It's been messy. It's been lagging. Okay, it's definitely one of the apps, and I'm writing to them after like days of being like, why can't, sometimes there's mechanical difficulties. They shut the site down. You get to use a little bit, or it's very, very slow, and they're updating it. Yeah, but not 4 days in a row, not 5 days in a row, not 2 weeks ago either. And you're paying for this. I don't know how much I paid. Over 100 for sure. And that's the other thing. They were like, well, join this and then cancel that, and then you'll do better. And I'm like, what? Wait, I still have another 2.5 months because I paid for the year. I don't bother this monthly crap. If I like you and I know it, or maybe after the first month, then, I'll buy it for the year. It sends you in circles. Lots of things do. Did you ever try to call PayPal? What?
I like circles.
I like circles. Oh my God, what are you on? Can I have some?
Yeah.
Yeah. The dog's been driving us crazy, so I don't, what are you having, coffee or tea?
I stay in the PB&J.
Oh. Oh, he made himself a peanut butter and jelly.
In a while.
A long while, since I'm like 5. No, I'm kidding. I actually like a toasted PB&J, but that's like once a year, and it would probably be my only sandwich for the year. I don't eat it. What?
I had this at once.
Yeah. Well, enjoy, my love.
Thank you.
How's my puppy?
No, the bed, he's okay. I feel a little snorting before. I give him a little bit of honey and he was happy.
Okay. What thing? It is so terrible. It is so terrible to have anxiety. Getting back to these programs. Okay, so AI for sure. By the names you could tell, if you download these apps, there's a point. There's always a method to my madness, guys. There have been AI videos that I've tried to make. And what happens is people turn, all right, for those of you that don't understand, I know bodies really well. I could tell an Asian body. For example, I did this whole Trump dance thing. He dances all these different styles. Well, when he's doing the gangman style, his body turns Asian. Turns Japanese. Is it Japanese? Or is it Chinese? I'm not even sure. I think it's Chinese. And you could tell by the arms, the forearms, the height. I'm pretty good with bodies, right? All right. And then later on, I start noticing, when there's too many people and there's not faces to cover them, like an audience, say, it will create Asian, right? Because these things are made in Asia. Well, I'm beginning to find out that a lot of things are from China. Microsoft has to have Chinese computer programmers because it's shit backwards. And no, I'm not trying to be offensive, but they write right to left. Hello. They read right to left. They do things backwards. I wonder if Japanese, I think, read. I'm not sure, but I know that the Chinese do. And you can tell by the way the programming is provided and explains like what you should be doing to help yourself even. It's Asian. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I don't know who's here, but I see a couple people watching. Hold on. Don't be shy. I'm all alone. It is just I. It is just me alone. So, that being said, let's wrap this up. If there was some kind of coding, programming, controlling in all our, I mean, I don't doubt it. But if it's an American company, Microsoft, American, right? Why wouldn't it be American directions? And okay, so the AI is new. It depends. I mean, I downloaded King AI. Do I know at that point is it Asian or not? No. When I see certain things, you start to pick it up. Are we trying to get rid of it? Is that why things are slowing down for at least me in Florida? I'm just asking because I'm honestly I just don't know. It could all be all in my head, guys, which is not a phenomenon that does not happen. We'll get on to pictures in a moment. I want to see if anybody else is going to join us. I just find it incredible that they have this technology and it's right here in our laps, and yet they send a balloon here that's from like the 1940s to spy on us instead of all those drones that may have been over Trump's house in New Jersey. What does it, if it doesn't make sense, guys? What was that big balloon? It was a joke. It was probably the good guys or maybe the bad guys getting a laugh, but I doubt it. It was probably the good guys saying, are they going to fall for this? Because that's all they're trying to do is wake us the hell up. Proof is in the pudding. And I have proof. And you should too if you did some research. Not, of course, my group is very up to date and don't seem to mind the conspiracies even if they're not totally into it because they're in my group. It says mega conspiracies, right? When you want hard proof, it's research. It's not coming from the media. You could go on X and find out all information. Like, congratulations to Caroline Levitt. I didn't go on X to find it, but my friend did, somebody that I follow, so I reposted it. But X usually has the fastest, doesn't mean it's right. Doesn't mean we don't even still have the Chinese infiltrating our systems. Who's Elon, after all? Stupid. Just find it. Like, you can't trust anything. It's what I'm trying to get at. You can't trust anybody or anything that's going on. It's so fake. Could write a better book. So don't get the truth from the media. And like, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. But I'll go up any special list.
The reason why well, first of all, I didn't want to become any kind of forensic specialist or anything like that, but I see that they're incapable. And why? Because they're either DEI, what we like to blame on is DEI. It's not DEI. It's inbreds placed. They're placed. Everybody is placed, from the judges to the lawyers to the CEO of that company to the dean of that school. Oh, we'll get rid of him. We could get rid of him. We'll put you right in there. You 90,000 a year. For what? 8 to 3 summers off? You're perfect. You think I'm joking? It's all planned. It's all the pyramid. That's why you really never made it. You came up with great ideas, but you never really had the time, the money, then the family came. You can't pay for 10 individuals to help you. How did they? They were born witch? Oh, right. Just like Trump, but Trump gave a lot. Trump gave. I mean, if you don't know the stories by now, go and look at his donation records. I mean, it's like the last I looked, and that was 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, he had like a 300 and something pages of kept records of donations, probably for tax purposes and whatnot. Anywhere between 50 and 100 on each side. I mean, 300 pages worth. From everything from Black to Jewish to China. I mean, you name it. It was all there. He's racist. How about do a little research, retards? Oh, I shouldn't say that word. Libtards. There you go. I feel bad for tardants. Like glue. They're like glue, these libtards. I'm not going to move my opinion. Let's see. Maybe we'll start with some pictures. For those of you that make fun of me a lot, I get it. Really. This happens all my life. This is nothing new. I will call you ignorant because you don't even sit and talk to me. You have no idea that I was there on 9/11. You have no idea that my husband fought 9/11 cancer. You have no idea that he married even what you think is a crazy lady, but he happens to have been pretty sane, worked 22 years NYPD, including like 12 years of homicide. I believe that's right. He fought melanoma cancer that he should never have had. I, at that age, knew that these people should have been wearing hazmats, suits to protect them. And I might be dumb and ignorant, but I also found his fucking cancer. And I'll never say it's like, it's something I learned on a fucking TV show. And it drew my attention. But I'm a total wackadoodle. Right? And the Statue of Liberty is like Mona Lisa. You can't tell if it's a man or a woman. Right? There's reasons, stupids. Okay. So stop with calling me ignorant. If you sit and you listen, maybe you'll learn something. I've been told I'm not a half bad teacher. Last 2 or 3 times Joe's been signing, he's 97, 98 percentile, even 99 I give him at one point. Well, this is going to be hot. All right, let's start some pictures up, shall we? I'm telling you, this is from within the last 11 years. Some of it might be older. What I find on YouTube might be older most times because I remember them from before everything got so big, all these platforms. And we're gonna, no, I don't want to see myself. Thank you. No, no, no. There it is. Oh boy, guys. I'll tell you. All right, give me 1 second. I want to get to the, I should have had this set, but I was, like I said, I've been having so many problems with, oh, don't do it to me now. There we go. Kitties. I mean, how many pictures do you guys have of your animals? Seriously. I've been cleaning out my stuff and it's it's like horrendous. All right, here we go. Now, please, if you guys are squeamish, I don't know who's watching. There's a couple people watching. I don't know what to tell you. This is not for children. That's why I can't hype my shit. And I won't. You have to come and learn. Just like the fucking rest of us did for 11 plus years. 11 years, I give most conspiracists. Someone like Dana, who's been working the 12 hours. Did I finish that story? He's been working with the outage, yeah. But I want him to come on when he has time. I mean, he's been working 2 or 3 months straight, 12-hour shifts daily. So I don't know what he's, if he has time to golf anymore, but hopefully he'll come on. But if you're squeamish, man, I don't know if you can watch this, see this. These are pictures, though. I might have some videos. I don't know. Okay, can we see that? Give it 1 second. Wow, it's really behind today. It's lagging. Again, it hasn't, the latency has been great and it's programmed to be good. Like I could see the chat and stuff, but everything is lagging. I mean, is this not self-explanatory? Explanatory. Who is that? That's the Vanderbilt's pool. That's the Vanderbilt's pool. Let's get a better look because I think I have one. I think I do. Okay, guys. What are we looking at here? Regardless where it is, which I know it's Gloria Vanderbilt's pool, because I've seen many a picture. I'm, like I said, I was looking through my, we're cleaning out my computers, my phone, all the apps, all the cache nonsense. But there's always a reason for things, and going through old photos. Explain this to me. Somebody please explain this to me, because I can't, unless you're gonna talk of the Satanists. All right, there's more of that, and not just him. There's other children too. And you have to, right? Okay, so this is tiled. Could be painted. I don't know how they did it, actually. I can't tell from this picture alone. I would imagine it's tiled. Maybe not. But it's disturbing, to say the least. Anderson Cooper, CIA, Mother Vanderbilt, Gloria, sister, born a man, Kathy Griffin, older brother. Stop. Stop. Trump has been telling you it's fake news. Well, who is he? He went from CIA to like game shows or something to the news? Because they place him, right? You see? They place him. Well, you know, he's not bad looking. He'll do okay on TV. He can hold his talk. I'm telling you, I'm not going to go through all this, but this is crazy. I can't believe that I took so many pictures of this. There was one girl, and I give her tons of credit, who was obsessed with I don't even know what to call it. It was all of Zionism, which I believe is a fluff word, right? And it's true. You see, what does she say here? Okay, let's go in order. The Da Vinci Code is symbolic. I agree. Tom Hanks. Guys, if you never read the Da Vinci Code, it's all Illuminati crap. And what did I tell you? I always tell you this. They love to push it in right in your face because then they can laugh harder and make more money. You get some brownie points. These are all her written notes. They were all over the place. I'm not even kidding. This is something I would do, and I respect her. And God knows she might have even been cute. Because have I seen her again? Have I seen her explain anything else? No. Did she do like 2.5 hours of this bullshit? Yes. And you'll see, I have more pictures. Why would somebody waste their time doing this if they didn't believe it, or if they didn't want to share it with us, or they didn't think it was important? Well, I'm not going to take care of the nephew today, or I'm not going to go to work, or I'm going to take my Saturday all day. Really? People, you'll see. It makes a lot of sense here, too. Priory of the Scion is the one I always forget. Maybe I can explain that. Grand Master of Scion is killed by Silas. I don't know. Priest undermine control from the teacher. Handlers. Handlers. You're going to get the money. You're going to get the girls. You're going to get the fame. That's part of it. Forget about the drugs. And oh, you already slept with that guy that you've never did man on man before, but you did already. So forget about it. Come on, let's have fun. This is how it happens, folks. How do you think they used to remember at schools when the drug guys were, hey, pushing it through the fences? This is a freebie. Come on, people. Plain as day. They want to use and destroy the Holy Grail. Silas is after the priories of Keystone. Okay, see, I am a little confused, but let's say the Holy Grail is the bloodline of Jesus Christ. Yes, it is. So where is it? Where is it? Where is the Ark of the Covenant? Good afternoon, folks. Good afternoon. Where is the Holy Grail? Who has it? Bullshit. It was lost. Bullshit. Who would lose that? It was intentional, right? I believe Trump has it. Or the administration, or, well, we know the Pope don't have it, don't we? Let's put it like that, right? See, this is what I'm confused about. Okay, Wikipedia. Priory of the Zion, Zion, right? It's a secret society created by Godfrey of Bouillon on Mount Zion in the Kingdom of Jerusalem in 1099. Bloodline of the Merovingian dynasty, original kings of the earth. I knew I had this information somewhere. Now let me try to explain if I'm right. All right. I'm going to really have to do some more research, or perhaps when we move on, we'll see. I didn't mean for this to go. I don't want to go through all her notes without going through them first. I have other things I want to show you, but I just thought it might be interesting for you guys to understand that Godfrey of Bouillon, from what I am gathering, is Q. Now I'm remembering, refreshing my memory, because fuck all, I can't remember everything. But as she says, from Mount Zion and the kingdom of Jerusalem in 1099, from the bloodline of the Merovingian, I'm going to say Merovingian dynasty, original kings of the earth. I'm going to say she's right about that. We kept Christ's bloodline. There were people to protect it. So you could have had the bad people take the Holy Grail, or you could have had monks or brotherhood. And that goes back to Tom Hanks and the Illuminati, guys. The Da Vinci Code and the Angels and Demons, which I believe is the first book. I think I read parts of that. I don't think I read the whole thing. I did not find it as interesting as the Da Vinci Code. It was an easy read, the Da Vinci Code. Maybe that's why I found it more interesting. I just wanted to get through it. Now I'm kidding. So this is what I'm learning. Again, because I apparently knew it at one point, but remembering everything. I didn't know there was the bloodline. I didn't know that Q and others protected it. I forgot. I kept saying it's bullion, but it's not gold bullion. Godfrey bullion. Godfrey. Godfrey is a name, somebody's name. So you're going to say she did so much work. Operation Paperclip. Probably Operation Mockingbird. There you go. She's going to, yeah. See, I don't want to go through all this right now. There you go. Mockingbird, Ultra, Blue Beam. Blue Beam did not happen. They took Blue Beam down. It did not happen. Otherwise, we would not have beautiful drones creating Trump or Jesus Christ in the skies. We'll go over that too, but it did not happen. It didn't come into our brains. Studebar? I don't know what that one is. See, I don't know everything, folks. I might, but offhand, no. Oh, you see that? Did you see that there, though? Queen Elizabeth, Gates, Soros, Trudeau, Johnson. It's probably Boris, right? Inbreds. They're all related, all part of this. I mean, Trudeau is Castro's something. Look, if it's not their sons, then it's inbred some way or clones. And yeah, I do believe in clones. Well, there are clones. So 13 bloodlines, 33-point Masons, satanic worshipers. You see, this is something I told you, though. Look at all this shit. And this girl connected everything. She went mad. Who does this and keeps her nails so nice and short and clean? Military do that. She doesn't have like purple on or nothing. I just wonder. I'm not saying she is cute, but again, I don't think I've ever seen her after this. You guys can read all this on your own. I'll go a little slow. Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. Our good friend Cheryl, she's also my sister. I love her to death. She's wide awake too. She had to go for hernia surgery, if I could say that right. Hernia surgery. I mean, it was falling out, guys. It was falling out. Pray for her. She got it done. She's in recovery. And her husband just messaged our group to tell us. And I knew she'd do fine. And I knew that the love that we have would guide those doctors' hands, Cheryl. Everything went fine. You're good. We love you. She's such a smart woman. But she suffers from chronic migraines. Since I've known her for like 9-10 years, yeah. And like the one doctor kept pushing off her surgery. And you have these emergency doctors telling her, no. There's no time like the present. I mean, it was falling out, guys. The doctor would push it back in. What? All right, I don't like surgery, but yeah, if something's falling out, let's do something about it, okay? Yeah. Okay, so thank you, Yashua. Cheryl is all right. I know she'd be. Oh, look at all this. I mean, this is not something I could have done. I'm going all the way to Mengele. Stephen Ribel. I mean, we could check this shit out. I guess I never did. There's so much information. It is so hard to check out every single thing. This was a video, guys. I'm taking pictures of a video so I can remember shit. Who practiced satanic worship since humans lived on the earth? Oh, you see the birth certificate. That is Sergeant, what's his name? Horton. Look up Sergeant Horton and he will explain on YouTube, and he will explain the birth certificates, the contracts. Doesn't really go much into the satanic worship from what I remember, but indoctrination, the Freemasons, he goes into all, like a lot of this stuff. Wars based on shipping. Do we know this? Lots of wars were based on postal. I've said this before. My father, back in the day when he had to take his driver's ed test, now that's in the 50s, right? 45, 50, 55, 50, around 1950, right? 53 or something. He took his test, right? He says that on the test, which they don't have this anymore, relevant in our day, if there's cops, firefighters, ambulance, or the postal truck, and you have to move for one of them, which one do you move for? John, do you know the answer?
Emergency vehicle.
No, it's the postal truck. Yes.
Yeah.
Postal truck is federal. Can you fucking imagine? I don't think anybody would really do that.
No.
No. You gotta be stupid. And I hope to God nobody's ever left in that circumstance, in that situation, but how ridiculous a law. So to me, we know who owned the Postal Service, who owned the Pony Express, for real. It was not all cute like Bonanza where they'd hire these cowboys. No. No, come on now. Well, they probably did. They hired people that they didn't care that would get killed, paid them a shitload of money because they were being paid a shitload of money to sit on their ass and just hire someone. It's just the way it worked, guys. Getting into the courts and the law, straw man. See how she goes through everything, birth certificates. You are now owned. You are now owned because of your birth certificates. Until recently, when video cameras were allowed back into the hospital rooms. You're not going to find that much in the 90s because they realized that, oh my God, mom has proof that the baby is born and it belongs to mom. When you sign their birth certificates, you're signing a bond. It's all changing now, but that's sovereignty. That's actually true sovereignty, sovereignty beliefs. This isn't shit I'm pulling out of my ass. Sounds like it is, but it's not. It's not. Look at this. Russell J. Gould and David Windy. Is that Miller? David Miller. That's right. Okay, so they killed David. Russell J. Gould and David Miller are the two people who restarted the Event Horizon in 1999. They oh shit. They saved our flag. If I understood it much better than that, I'd explain it. But like I said, Sergeant Horton explains it on YouTube very well. And he's been interviewed many times. You'll find a bunch of his stuff. He's a real sergeant and he knows his sovereignty stuff. He knows it. And he explains it in a very interesting 2-hour episode that is very difficult to understand, though. This almost looks like his stuff, but it's not. He erases and draws and he does use a white back. That, see, again, military, telling you, Q. So Russell Gould is still alive, and they say that he is the one that is doing the quantum economics. That he is starting us on getting us off the paper money and starting us on, I know it's so fucking boring, isn't it? But starting us on the metals, right? We're returning to the metals, the gold and the silver and platinum. See, I'm not even kidding. Look at this stuff. I mean, I took pictures of a video. Can you freaking imagine? I'm going to move on because, I mean, I could spend all day on this and it's interesting. She goes back to everything. You could take a screenshot of that, folks. They're all connected. Lady Gaga, Abramovich, Gates, Comey, Bush, Trudeau, CIA, Oprah, Epstein. I get it. We're going to have to go over this guy. I think I get some of it at least. See, there's just, I told you, I don't mess around. I take as much information as I could get. Anne Boleyn, huh? Yeah, they say that Joseph Gregory Hallett is the true king of England. I'm gonna have to go over that. Is that his name, Joseph? Yeah. He did not pull a stone from a rock, but so I'm pretty sure that's his name. He claims to be, he has books now and everything. He claims to be the true king of Britain. And I don't even think he's English. I think he's Australian, which doesn't, that's where the British sent their prisoners, correct? So why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't one of them be? Where would you send Jesus's bloodline but to a prison country? Why not? Sir Walter Riley. Look at that. I just mentioned him yesterday. And no, I did not see it. I promise you. Born with the title Christ, earned the Christ in July. What? See, now, I believe Sir Walter Riley is William Shakespeare. Guys, this is supposed to be the blood of Christ. It's not a very good picture. In fact, it looks a lot better on your phone. But what was very strange, and I think this has been tested or whatever. This is in a few books. I didn't get this out of anywhere. This is in a book. And if you look on the bottom right, does that not look like a bunny rabbit? I think that's a cloth. I'm not sure. Or paper. It might be paper. And it's his thumbprint, Christ's thumbprint. And that's how this Gregory believes he's king from this DNA or something. I don't follow it too much, but maybe it's time to get into it. Look at all this work. Why would somebody do this? Really? Coronavirus. This is old too. It's probably almost, I hope it's almost done. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. I told you, told you so. Okay. So this got taken down, or you couldn't see it or something right away. Your post goes against our community standards. Now, obviously, this is years and years and years ago. I am not going to read this because, it could trigger something. But if you see what it's about, why was it taken down? Was this bad advice? To take it off while you're home? Is that really bad advice? Like, why should not we know this? But does this happen anymore? People say that they're still being shunned and jailed, and they probably are. You can't stop it all at once. But I did have a friend, Dan Baker. He was like, I'm getting off Facebook, and I feel bad that he is. He says, none of his posts are showing, but if you have like 3, 4, 5,000 friends, what posts is it going to show? It's Facebook fucked up somewhere, and they haven't corrected it yet. I myself am not going to leave. I think there's more to it, but there's more to come. They'll fix it, in other words. And always, you're welcome here. Dan, you're always welcome here. You want to rant off? That's what we're here for. Not that we have a great big audience, but it gets seen. We get seen. I have more watch time in the last couple of months than ever before. So I got to thank you. Really, it's almost doubled. So I got to thank you. It's great. It's fantastic. I apparently did something with the decision. Oh, another one. Okay. Purple protocol. Purple protocol. I have to learn that. Okay, purple. Probably alarm. Alarm. I don't know. We'll figure that one out. Will be a sign. Can you guys read? Look at this. The spin number, it does. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. It looks like a 6, and an upside down 6. Right? Google's most recent release, September 2008, is named Chrome. We all have Google Chrome. Mac users, at least. Mac users, Microsoft users. The Adreno is the GPU. That's visual, right? Graphics, visual graphics. I don't know GPU, graphic, blah, 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 blah. I should know it, right? But I don't. So the graphics on Chrome together is Adrenochrome. GPU was released 2009, so a year later. Are you fucking for real, guys? And I've said this before. Here's a little bit more proof. Now you could do the rest of it if you need to look it up. All right? There's always a reason things happen. Maybe my computer failed, maybe everything lagged, so I can go through this and show you guys. I don't know. It's funny, most of my Most of mine and Joe's are late people. Like our friends are all late people. They're all on late. Jay, Lori's been coming on, and Joseph and whoever, Alan. Can you believe this? Now look at this bottle, guys. CH3 and OH. Oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen. That's what it looks like. Does that not look sick? Now, these little bottles back 11 or 12 years ago, and I believe it was Cheryl that told me, yeah, about 10, 11 years ago, they were worth $500 a pop. These tiny little bottles. What does that look like to you? Does that not look like a dropper and like a blood drop? It looks all sinister. It looks old-fashioned, perverse, something not right. Maybe it is an old vial. I don't know. But it's gross. There's adrenochrome in there. Blood. Probably of babies. I can't make this shit up. $500 for that little bottle. What, an ounce? So what does one drop do? Vampires were real, friends. Monsters are real. Satanists, very fucking real. This is what happens without your adrenochrome, ladies and germs. Let's continue. This is actually what I wanted to show you. Does that look right to you? It's not Ozempic because Ozempic was not out back then. That's why it's important that you saw the dates. I'm doubly sure I could show the dates in my computer or my phone or whatnot. Now, why was there a shortage of adrenochrome? COVID. COVID wasn't totally against us. It was a flu that gone wrong. For them. For them. Oh, it gets better. Look at Mr. Depp. This is not faked. This is before we knew AI. This is not photoshopped. I assure you it is not photoshopped. What a jerk. What a piece of shit. This is why I know we're watching a movie, because none of these people look like this no more. Right? Now you do. You can wean yourself off drugs and perhaps better yourself. Maybe they had a way. But why? Just to get killed? Because no way we letting these people, these pervs live. You think Trump got in office and let these people live? How much shit did Trump get done with the children right off the bat, even including the border, helping with the border? What is that? She's female. See, guys, I'm not sexist. I can tell she's female. Do you see her clavicle bone? In other words, her collarbone. Celine Dion was a female. Cher was not. Two different types of clavicle bones on the male and female anatomy. Talk to the hand, because I'm so sick of saying it. How stupid are these people? Where's the information? Why am I screaming my head off to a 500 subgroup when you could have like Roseanne Barr at least give hundreds of thousands of people some? What the fuck? How is this not being screamed out every day that they used our children? They were affected first. As if this wasn't a setup. Renee Angelil in 1980 when she was 12 and he was 38. That's when they got married, or when they first met, I'm sorry. And then her brother died. I can't read the whole thing. That's kind of wicked. But you see, they're all set up. They're just set up. Man, dressed like that, I would think that's not her. It's probably a double. I put one up of Julia Roberts. I'm thinking Julia Roberts was a man. Now, besides all the shit that's coming out lately, I specifically remember when Pretty Woman came out, the scene on the piano where he picks her up and puts her on the piano and they're about to do whatever skanky shit. She had a body double do that. Why? Was she ugly? Did she have a dick? Just saying. I just remember that. And I always thought, oh, good for you. You didn't want to show your body. That's cool. I get it. I'm more the opposite way. Take it all off. But people are people. And I actually always liked her. She had a wonderful smile, but, kind of looks manly. So I don't know. Now that I'm seeing it, this is exactly what it is, guys. This is exactly what it is. This is exactly what we were trying to do. And what Trump is trying to do. And what the hell was it? Lord Godfrey Bullion Q, Christ's bloodline and protectors of that they had a secret society themselves. We always had the good guys there. We always did. We always had the good guys. I think that's it. I hope there's no naked pictures of me. I don't know. I didn't go through all of it. No, I'm kidding. Secret code language, yes. Pizza. There's symbols. A lot of symbols. Sausage was a code for, I believe, the actual gland. The adrenochrome. Which I think is in the liver, right? Or kidneys. I always forget now. Kidneys, I think. Comic ping pong. That's in California. That's where they did what they did to the children and cooked them up, and they made. That is why Obama paid $60,000 probably to a comic ping pong outlet or something. Unless he got it from California, I don't know. To Washington, D.C. for a party, $60,000 for pizzas. This isn't a conspiracy. Everybody knows it. Why? Dan Bongino. Why? Tell me why, Dan Bongino. Did you clean up that mess? We're being told that you cleaned up those pizza boxes, Dan, so you must have known. Why didn't you search for help? Maybe he couldn't. Maybe he couldn't. What do you do? I don't know what you do in that position. All right, I think that's it for today. I have to look through the other pictures, make sure there's no nudes of me or my husband. You do not want to see him nude. No, I'm kidding. He's got sexy legs, I'll tell you. We'll either be on later tonight. Let me just check. It's up to Joe if he's up to it because he's working right now. So we'll either be on later tonight or tomorrow for sure. We're gonna probably be on tomorrow, no, regardless. Talked about the electronics. That's a weird thing. If any of you, please leave a comment. Let me know if your electronics are faulting, like anything from the internet to your apps to programs to anything lagging. Texas, I wanted to tell you something. I don't mean to be rude. He went on explaining about why he thinks that, we went to the moon and it's real. Not that he explained why he thinks he looked it up and he's like, well, we had the television there and it captured the two coming out of this thing. No, that's buying into that. That's buying into their pseudoscience, their propaganda. It's buying into the indoctrination. Until I see somebody go 24,000 miles, until I see a capsule that could go with my own two eyes and not disappear, like it doesn't, I'm not buying it. There's so much more, like I don't write everything down. But for example, why was Stanley Kubrick such good friends with Buzz and Neil and who was I always forget the other guy. Oh, God help me, I always forget him. But whatever. Why was he friends with them? Because we have pictures of them. Why would they even know each other? Why would they even be together walking through some kind of alleyway, it looks like? All right, there's no coincidences. The thrust, there was none. When that capsule picked off the moon, there was no thrust. How is that possible? What did they put their hand outside and go, and it would need thrust. It would need that launching pad. Oh, that's what it is, a launching pad. The launch tower and the launching pad. It would need something. It's only a tenth of the Earth's size, which is small. It's small. But it's still, it doesn't make sense. It didn't just, I don't know. To me, it looked like wires did. In fact, there are pages in books that show that there were wires. See, it's you can't just write everything down. So when I say you're fucking buying into the bull crap, don't get upset with me. It is to me all bull crap, and yet you're not going to convince me. Is this trip fake? I don't know. I really want to talk to a bunch of friends. I think it's fake. I think the green screen that Benny Johnson found was not was trying to wake us up, and the pictures were just something I could do myself. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense. I could do I looked at the pictures a few times. I have a bunch of pictures from the dark side and of the moon and whatnot, and I could do these myself. I could make a spaceship land on the moon. Like I could do and make it look very movie stylish, realistic. So how can you believe something that you watched? Even if you saw it take off, you know what? You could see drones take off too. There was something that fell off too. It was something fell off the tower, the launch tower. I have a picture of it. While the thing was taking off. Now that don't seem secure, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll pretend it's real. Take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Go through those notes or go find Sergeant Horton. I don't remember this girl's name. Hopefully I took a picture of who she was. Maybe her video is still up. Go watch The Fall of the Cabal 1 through 8. you'll understand our history. And if you don't watch it, then don't argue with me, because then you don't know shit. Because that's just the basics. Oh, very, very profound basics, very well researched basics, but 1 through 8 by Janice O. They said she died. I don't think so. She's probably military too, guys. You can't do all that work. Look, 4 days and I couldn't get 26 minutes done. She couldn't have gotten all that shit done herself. Nope. Nope. And she went up to like 30 something. 1 through 8 is very important. You'll understand our beginnings. Maybe true Zionism, the fluff word. Take care, all. You've been wonderful.